hat, bag, Supreme, skateboard. Sometimes we gotta keep it real simple. And today, we are continuing along our preview series after looking at the lookbook, jackets, shirts, tops, sweatshirts, pants, shorts, and t-shirts. We are here on hats, bags, and skateboards. Remember to like the video if you guys enjoy weekly Supreme content, subscribe for more, and hit the noti bell so you stay up to date every single time I post and go live. Let's get right into it. Before we get started, consider checking out poggerslifestyle.com/supthomas. They just reached out to me and hooked me up with a little sponsorship deal. Anything on this site, you guys can get 10% off using my code supthomas. You can check out their energy drink mix, their sleep drink mix, and even their hydration drink mix. If you guys need that energy like me to stay awake, to stay grinding, definitely consider checking out Poggers, link down below. Enough pogging around. We got our first item of the list, the layered camo camp cap. This thing is super sick. I love how it has that torn up look to it, the three-dimensional effect. I'm really digging this woodland camo colorway, but I could see other people digging the Arctic or maybe the black. Bandana jacquard denim camp. I think the light blue looks probably the best. Of course, you got your Bloods and your Crips over here and the black neutral side, but for me, I'm going with this light bandana print. And that's just the way it is. Corduroy camp cap. Nothing too special about this hat other than the fact that it's made of corduroy, which is solid. I like a good corduroy hat. Kinda slept on. Colors are just decent. I'd say this light gray one is the best. Cordura plaid camp cap. Definitely just a skippable hat. Nothing bad about it. Nothing great either. Let's just move on. Frayed croc denim camp cap. I am zooming in here, guys. One of y'all said, consider zooming in these videos. I agree. I love a good zoom. This hat is pretty tight. It reminds me of the first one we looked at with that frayed look to it. This one just a little bit more extreme and has a bit more of a pattern than the frayed random one that was kind of just across the front. This one's like in a grid pattern, pretty tight. Harris tweed camp cap. I mean, the Joker colorway is kind of cool. Other than that, I wouldn't really be grabbing a tweed hat in the springtime. That's just me though. Maybe you guys think differently and you want this strawberry lemonade looking hat over here. Fair enough. The side mesh camp cap. Looks like a great hat to wear in the gym. I don't know about you guys, but anytime I go to the gym, I'm either wearing a hat or a headband to keep my hair out of my face, and that is because I have long hair and absolutely hate when it gets sweaty and in my face. I just can't deal with it. So maybe with this mesh camp cap, you can do the same. Oh, baby, baby, baby. The AOI embroidered camp, dude. This is calling to me a lot more than the jacket, and let me tell you why. For one, it's cheaper and probably easier to wear. Let's be real. The giant volcano print with the crazy graphics in the back, it is sick, and putting that on must feel great, but throwing it on the dome, probably a little easier to make an outfit together with, not as exciting, and definitely doesn't have the resale potential when that AOI work jacket comes out, because I do think that will be a very sought after item. I think for a lot of people, maybe this hat is a decent consolation prize, easier to get, still just as cool with all the embroideries. Next up, the reversible Terry camp cap. This hat was tripping me out for a bit until I realized it was literally reversible, not just Terry on the reversed side. I don't know what I thought the first time, but not really a hat that speaks to me, but I don't mind this light blue colorway. It's just, how often do you really need to flip your hat inside out? I'm not sure what. Maybe you guys can drop some suggestions down below on when you would need to flip your hat inside out, because a rally cap during a baseball game is the only time I've ever heard of it. Floral jacquard camp cap. Don't mind this hat. These two top colorways are pretty solid. I like this green and light blue. Looks pretty good to me. And then the white and navy hat here. White hats are hard to pull off. I do have that Supreme racing hat from last season in white. It is difficult to wear, I will say. Wash chino twill camp cap. This is your standard camp that comes in a bunch of colors. This one is the Real Tree HTC Fall Winter Camo 250 Headshot Edition. This one might be 3M or just metallic silver. Not exactly sure, but there you go. Ooh, Gore-Tex camp cap. This thing came out actually for week 1. We saw this release. And maybe after we look through these hats, we can look at what ones are still in stock. I don't know. Did this hat sell out? At least at the time of recording on Friday morning at 6 a.m. MST, the only hat sold out with this Gore-Tex is the black one. Next up, the Ernie Barnes camp. I know a lot of people in the comments were really digging this Ernie Barnes stuff, and I get it. It's a very cool piece of artwork. Looks very retro. I love the shading, the colors that they've used on it. Just the art itself is very cool. And an all over print camp cap. Not the first time we've seen it. Definitely not going to be the last. Ventile camp cap is next. Maybe it's Ventile. I don't really know. It's probably a material. And here's the two-tone hat look right here. I think that's pretty neat. You got the buckle back featured on all the camps. Nothing too intrusive about this hat. Nothing extremely special about it either. I'd say it's right there in the middle. If you like one of the colors, go for it. Damien Hirst camp. This also came out for week 1. I'm not sure how this thing did, if it sold out. I'm gonna quickly check just because I'm interested. Man, I think the $66 price tag was steering people away. And just a reminder, guys, like, it is tough to resell Supreme hats in the modern era, especially right after a release. I'd say 9 times out of 10, it's your beanies and your special hats like balaclavas that actually do the reselling. Regular camps and baseball hats just doesn't happen as much anymore, which, by the way, is totally fine. And military camp cap is here to say you don't need to resell me to have a good time. It's still a great hat. We still rock with it, love it, vibe with it, and there it is, dude. Next up, the handwriting denim camp cap. What do you get when you put a little graffiti on a hat and one's colored and one's monotone black and white? Well, you get this hat right here from Supreme, and I'm almost to the end of these 19 initial pictures. For the 20th picture, denim camp cap. This one matches the regular jeans, I think, or maybe it was the Supreme baggies that we saw released this week. I think that's pretty cool. I like when they do a bunch of patterns that are similar because you can mix and match a couple of those items with your outfits, and I think that's always pretty cool. Remember to hit like if you guys are enjoying these preview videos. I really enjoy just going through Supreme. It's my favorite thing to do in the world. New York 6-panel came out this week. I don't think it actually sold out at all. Didn't seem very popular, but I thought kind of a sleeper. I like the embroidery. I like the fonts and the New York stuff. I don't know. What do you guys think of this hat? Pigment coated S logo 6-panel. Now, what's that pigment you're talking about? I actually dig these camo hats a lot. If I didn't already literally have a pink 6-panel, I would maybe go for this. Thought about a red S logo for a bit now. I will say these are some of my favorite Supreme hats. It is their 6-panel. Just fits my head really well. I would like a 6-panel. The snapback, that's just the perfect mix for me, or even a Velcro back. Just minor gripe, but this metal loop, while it does look fancy, I've just never been my favorite in terms of hat back design. Cordura mesh 6-panel, interesting. It's got the Supreme written into the mesh on the back. We have the same colorways featured in the Palace Cobra hat as well, with the blue on the Realtree design. So apparently Palace stole the hat short thing from Fucked, and now Supreme is taking it from Palace. So everyone's stealing from everybody, and everybody in fashion is a thief. That's the moral of the story. Cities Jacquard 6-panel. Oh, this is kind of cool. We got a bunch of cities written in a Old English, big, stylized font. We do have my arch nemesis being this Supreme logo that I just choose to not like. It may be growing on me a little bit. I have been writing in cursive a lot more often with my fountain pen, so maybe I just need to learn how to draw this logo, and then maybe I'll learn to love it. Ooh, the crest 6-panel. This thing is sick. I especially like the Italian colorway. This might be I have to cop. I don't know. I do like the crest as well. Reminds me of like a family crest or royal crest, whatever you want to say. I also just dig the 3 split up colors. Looks amazing. License plate 6-panel. This thing is dope. I have looked at the accessories, guys. I couldn't help myself this year. I couldn't wait till the very end to do it, but the license plate, very cool. I love this, and I would love to get this type of a plate if it was possible, especially if I drove like an M3 or something. I would make it say Supreme and then M3 at the very end. That would be cool. I'm sure a lot of people have done that before me. Patches 6-panel. This is a really cool hat, especially camo, especially black. Even navy and red aren't too bad. This is the patchworks that's featured also on one of the jackets or shirts by Sean Crawford. I think that also came out this week. There was so much that released, couldn't really tell you, but I know this hat is not yet out, and I think this might be on the short list of Supreme hats I'm gonna go after. I am just thinking right now, guys, I need to do a video of where I take accountability for all the items that I'm gonna cop this season, my budget for Supreme, and hopefully we can all save more money, make more money this season, because holy shit, 2025 boys, we gotta start grinding. And we've been grinding, but we're gonna keep it up. And the world famous S logo 6-panel will be a hat that can help you grind. I'll let you guys do it though, I'm good. Wow, the Reaper mesh back 6 panel. This is super dope. Original artwork by Josh Smith. I fuck with this artwork a lot. Definitely gives me Salvador Dali vibes. And I feel like I've seen this Reaper artwork somewhere before. Maybe the Supreme store has the Reaper that looks super similar. I wonder if Josh Smith has done that before. And that's exactly what he's done. Here's the artwork he did for Supreme Shanghai, featuring the same Reaper with the same more or less colorways and style of the scythe. Really cool artwork. Check out Josh Smith, man. He's only got 14,000 followers on Instagram. I think he definitely deserves more than that, and he's given us a super sick mesh back 6 panel this season. Next up, the Wings 6 panel. Maybe this is what I go after instead of the jacket that came up. We'll see how much I dig it. I like the green and gold one quite a bit. I love green hats. I just feel like they look so good, but maybe this brown one would be the most wearable. I like this denim and white one, but as I've said before, just harder to wear. There's that sneaky little orange or little Michigan guy over there. Even though I'm not a fan of Michigan, we'll say decent colorway for their school. Leather applique. Ooh, this is for the metalheads. This is for people that smoke cigarettes in their cars. Yes, boys. Let's freaking hotbox that Dodge Neon with some freaking Marlboro lights. Who gives a fuck? When you're wearing this leather applique, anything is possible. Racing Team 6 panel. Yup, we back. Love this guy. Supreme Team, Crazy Werewolf. This one's going for more of a side type of logos, more of a motocross design. Team Supreme, Supreme Max, Synthetic, APS, all power struts. GT Moto Prestazone. Yeah, I mean the camo one would be the one to go for, and I could see having a bit of resale potential as well, given that camo hats are cool. Pigment dye 6 panel. There it is, dude. I like this. Overall, the hats have been great so far. Are we vibing or are we vibing in this video? I feel like the vibes are good. Even this hat, I don't want it, but it's cool. I would definitely wear it if it was given to me. Wouldn't throw it on the ground or anything. Boolean Dragon 6 panel. Came out for week 1. I thought it was a bit slept on. What do you guys think? I know it's nothing spectacular. Maybe the dragon isn't that special, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it. Cordura Denim S logo 6 panel. Now here is a bit of a problem with Supreme and their various logos. I love the S logo. It's just as cool as the box logo. I feel like it's done maybe a little too much in the hat category. What do you guys think? I do like that we're getting different iterations of it, different materials. This one's Cordura, little denim. Maybe it's being done a little bit much though. Just my 2 cents. Wow. Cuero mesh back 5 panel. This boy is something else, looking like the cover to a damn gravestone. Man, this thing is insane. It's got the Versace archway on the side, the tiling. Very intricate, cool looking hat. The fact that it's on a mesh trucker is so funny, and it's got that rope right there that you'll see on hats. Man, that's a throwback, that little rope. What is he up to? Keeps the hat taut or something? Man, I don't know whether to like or dislike this hat, but I think I like it. Yeah, I can't even tell you why. SMD mesh back 5 panel. Just a stupid hat. All the SMD stuff, it makes me smile. So it is stupid, but it's Supreme. They're not gonna stop being silly. Supreme beef, why not? We know the neighborhood. It kind of reminds me of a cactus cooler. If you guys are ever in Arizona, you want to check out a cactus cooler, definitely check it out. Orange pineapple soda. This one says beef, so I don't think it's inspired by cactus cooler per se, but this one do be having the same colors though. Got another mechanics hat with the authorized dealer mesh back 5 panel. Fuck with this a lot. The Realtree camo does not stop. Mossy Oak is down bad because Realtree is just taking their share of the hypebeast market. And I'd love to hear what the people at the top of those camo companies are thinking. They're probably just like, fuck yeah, dude, profits all-time high. Like, we don't give a fuck. But in terms of this hat, I'll give it 2 thumbs up. Maybe a single thumbs up. Let's not get crazy. Piping script logo, new era. Colorways are good. Hat, man, You got the cactus cooler colorway again. That's kind of neat. Travis Scott edition. If Travis wore this hat, game over. Maybe that would happen. I don't know. Multi-S logo, new era. This is cool. Same design we saw on the Multi-S logo hoodie that came out for week 1. You see it featured on another S logo. Can't stop, won't stop with the S logos, man. It's a freaking overload. Bones box logo, new era. Yeah, the ribcage. Interesting hat. That's all I gotta say. Championship box logo. Also another one of the week 1 hats. I doubt this sold out in any colorway, but maybe this camo one did. We can quickly check. Here's the championship hats, and the camo and red hat ended up selling out. All right, first boonie of the list is the Cities boonie. We saw it on a hat earlier. Forget if it was a mesh back, doesn't matter. This one, same colorways, more or less, city names. You get the strap underneath. It is one of the boonies of all time. Playoffs Mesh Crusher. Fuck with this. Don't know if it'd be a hat that I would want to wear on the Reggie, but it's a cool bucket hat and I fuck with it. I love bucket hats and I've been waiting for Supreme to drop one that calls my name. Hopefully this video I'll see one. I haven't really looked at any of the hats yet, just more or less scrolled through at fast speeds. So I'm in this with an open mind and this hat probably wouldn't be it for me. Let's see what they got. Layered Camo Crusher. This is tight. Harkens back to the very first hat we looked at on this list. Done the same design, this time with the Crusher. I'm not sure if this is the hat that I would go for, but it's not bad either. Mohair plaid bell hat. Definitely not. This is a hat you wear, I don't know, if you're drinking tea and crumpets in the UK. I feel like this is Sherlock Holmes's brother's hat. Never really quite made it as a detective. He's still in the UK. And this one is a fever dream. I hate the second one. Cordura plaid bell hat. Not quite. Just plaid on the hat, man. It just reminds me of the most boring button-up shirt you'll see at the thrift store. You know, I've been looking for thrift store shirts. I need it for weddings or for work or whatever, and just seeing a pattern like this, you're like, God damn, do I really want to dress like that? Not really. Denim Crusher. Getting warmer. Yes. With the pattern, the acid wash, the blue denim. Think these two might do okay. At least sell out. Purple, kind of crazy. Black denim, that's just, woo, wild. Open knit Crusher. Interesting. Is this actually like a beanie? Or is this like a bucket hat? Says Crusher, but it looks like it's knit. Well, it is knit. I don't know how I feel about this hat. We'll need to see it on someone's dome, but it seems like it could be a little bit too crazy for me. I'm gonna be honest. Old English printed beanie. Zoomed out a little bit so you guys can see every colorway. Pretty simple hat. It's got Old English font on it, and it's a beanie. 9 cuff, as Palace would say. Fuck off beanie we saw come out for week 1, and it sold out in a few colorways, I think. Actually, every colorway. So you'll have to grab this on the aftermarket unless they restock. New World Order beanie, original artwork by Andre Thompson. We also saw this on another garment. I think it was a jacket or a sweatshirt. I kind of forget. Artwork is just cool. Not for me really, but if you like it, it's a nice beanie. Crochet beanie. I wonder what this is reselling for right now because this guy sold out pretty quick on the website, and crochet stuff, knit stuff, it's not a style that I gravitate towards really at all, but people seemingly like it. I saw these listed at $100. I don't know if they're selling for $100. We can quickly check. Looks like the gray one has a decent amount of volume and one went as high as 91 bucks for a $60 beanie. I swore this thing was 40 bucks, but maybe it was 60. I don't really remember. Doesn't really matter either. New Era black letter beanie. Boo. This thing also came out. Not a fan of it. The black letters, just not a good design. Block knit beanie. Maybe I'll have to go after one of these freaking beanies just to resell because it seems like they're pretty easy to flip and people like the hand knit look. Maybe it reminds you of your grandma's knitting, which that's kind of cute. Overdyed beanie. Very basic Supreme. Pretty simple beanie design here. You got the cuff, you got the mini box, a bunch of different colors, and apparently an overdyed process. So there you go. Lightweight balaclava. Man, I guarantee people are going to be buying up balaclavas for the next few years just to hope one of them goes as high as the thermal balaclava. But I think that reactive guy was a once in a blue moon type of situation, a little black swan Supreme event. We're back to basics here. Nothing special on these guys. Maybe some resale after the season. Old English lightweight balaclava. Nah, dude, these aren't crazy. Very standard bollies. For your hits, for your licks, all that kind of stuff. Staying warm, staying cool. Shit, probably get you kicked out of school, to be honest with you. And I think last but not least, we have the SpongeBob SquarePants Castelli cycling cap. I wish this wasn't for cycling only, because I'm not a really big bike guy, but I do have a couple friends that cycle, and this could be a funny present. We'll see. But again, 3D SpongeBob, way less cool than 2D SpongeBob. I wish they kept the same original artwork featured on the Jeff Hamilton jacket, featured in the original series throughout the entire collection. And that is all the hats from Spring Summer 25. We're gonna look at the bags, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm in a great mood. I'm giving these hats a 7.5 out of 10. I want to do 8. It's not quite there. There's not the really big, extremely hype piece, but the patches, the crest, the racing, couple of them, really good hats. I'm definitely gonna be copying at least one hat for the personal. I have to. Now, let's move on to bags. All right, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. For all of the Cordura stuff, we're just gonna go right on to Supreme's website so I don't get your hopes up and we can look at what happened with the bags. So first up, camera bag, mini pouch, $58. You can buy this right now, and I'd say if you're seeing this video, the time to go is now, at least for some of these bags. This one ended up selling out in the pink colorway, and you will find that that is a trend. Here are the logos and all the descriptions. I don't have time to read through all this. It's gonna make the video longer than it needs to be. Mini messenger bag. I was kind of fading this bag a little bit, but I think it's actually a pretty solid size, and we'll get those up close pictures as well. Yet again, the pink mini messenger bag sold out. Next step up, utility bag, $110. Here's all the colorways, and ooh, we do actually have a big Supreme logo on this one. So I was complaining about that not being featured on the duffel bags, but we have it right here. And man, I really want to waste my money and buy this bag in a black or camo. It's not a waste of money for a new pickleball bag. I'll have to wait. This could be nice though. 6.9 inches by 14 by 6.9, 11 liters. My Joe Camel bag needs a break. And oh yeah, utility light pink, sold out. Tote bag, 25 liters. Is that 35? No, it's 25. I swear guys, that font is pretty small. Not a bad bag design at all. Tote bags seemingly are very popular. A bag that I've totally come around on. I understand the utility. I get why people use them, especially in more walkable cities, that type of thing, grocery shopping. It makes sense. Women love them, guys love them, girls love them, pets love them. You can put your dog in it. And by the way, the pink one is sold out. So in case you're wondering. Backpack, 20 bucks, and you have to become a member if pink is sold out. So tough situation, guys, but you're gonna have to click the join button if pink backpack is sold out. What do you think? We got the black one. There it is. So consider clicking that join button. For real, guys, you get exclusive chat icons. You get early access to videos, exclusive access to giveaways, which next giveaway for 5K subs, we're definitely going to do it big, and other benefits listed down below. Consider becoming a Sup Thomas member. Last but not least, the duffel bag, snow camo, baby. You've been noticing a trend. It's the same 4 colorways, and the light pink bag sold out in every single style, which is very impressive. I was not expecting that at all. I didn't see it coming, but that's what happened. And now let's look at the other bags that are coming out from Supreme this year, besides the ones that all dropped Thursday, February 20th, because these will more or less just slowly trickle out of stock. I think the next to go might be camo or black, if I had to guess. First up, we got the BB Simon denim backpack, all cotton 13-ounce denim with rhinestones, yada yada. This thing is awesome. I wish I had this kind of backpack when I was in school. If BB Simon was cool, I don't know. I feel like the rhinestones would fall off. I'm just so worried about that. Black one is definitely more usable, in my opinion, less crazy, a little more goth, a little more emo. Denim's just all right. Looks like a pair of jeans. I'm gonna be real. So there's all 3 of them. Which one do you guys like more? Wonder what the pricing will be like on these. I'd recommend check out BB Simon's other backpacks that they've made without Supreme, just by themselves. And if you're interested, I also have the BB Simon camo belt still for sale. Hit me up on Instagram, Twitter. It's on my Grailed, it's on my eBay, it's on my Depop. But best deal I can give you is through a direct message. Tote bag, BB Simon, let's get it. I'm guessing these are the exact same colorways. I'm gonna pull a random guess out of nowhere. 22 liters. Look at that. We got black, we got denim. There's all 3 of them. What do you know? Supreme loves a good pattern in 3s. Good things come in 3s, they say. Mesh tote bag. It is the Jeep of tote bags. There's no real security here, no hiding what you got. People can see it pretty obviously. Your stinky clothes, mayhaps. I don't know what you would put in here. Could be a good sports bag. And maybe this makes more sense for my pickleball stuff. I don't really need it to be totally concealed. And this camouflage one is super dope. Just no big Supreme logo on the other side, which is disappointing and makes me cry. Mesh mini duffel bag, 3 liters. That's very small. It's like a amount of water you can drink in a day pretty easily. It's like 1.5 Stanleys. I don't even know. Europeans and your metric system. And there you go with your stupid mesh duffel bag. Mini pouch. What is this? A bag for ants? Now this stuff piques my interest. This is the leather money bag. Is that also known as a wallet? I'm not sure, but it's made in Italy. Leather looks sick. Money is always most important. Yeah, I don't know. It looks pretty big. 9 by 12 inches. Calfskin leather with key locked zip closure. Money bag. Oh, this is literally a fucking money bag. If you're keeping cash on hand, maybe for a group, maybe for for collecting. I don't know, for if you're drug dealing, I guess this would be great. I would buy this back in the day. Don't worry about why. Leather chain wallet. This, yes. It's only a matter of time before the chain wallets got back. And thinking about it, it makes sense. If the big baggy jeans are back, what's next? The wristbands and the leather wallets, the chains. We're going back to GameStop, guys. We're pre-ordering Halo 3. We're coming to the midnight release with the black t-shirt on. We haven't showered in days, but it's all good. We got our leather chain wallet and we're vibing out. This thing's pretty sick. Might consider it. I don't know. I do need a new wallet. My Burberry one is toast, but I'm about to go to Burberry and get it fixed. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be all right. Zip card holder. Here we go. This is more up my alley. Which colorway should I get? I mean, realistically, the black one is just pretty clean, unintrusive. Camo one, I don't love a camouflage wallet. Just seems like a little bit too much, even though it is interesting and stands out. Maybe red would be the move for my new wallet, but I do like the zip on top, just okay. I think the card holders on the side are pretty great though. And this looks like the cheapest one. Almost done, guys. Thank you for vibing with me. Leather pocket mirror, calfskin leather. Fuck them on one side, sup on the other. This is super sick. I might just grab this because I think this could maybe be a sought after item, certainly in the makeup community, that type of thing. I don't know. The fuckum is interesting. I like the leather. Yeah, this stuff is W for sure. I think 2 more items left. This is in the bags category, but it's a knife. It's a leather clip knife, stainless steel pen knife with calfskin leather. I don't know if this is for cutting leather, like leather working. I do remember though, the first merit badge I ever took at Boy Scout camp was leather working, and it was the most confusing class I ever took. I'm pretty sure we just read a book and we're just in a cabin and I had no fucking idea what I was doing, but it was interesting. So maybe I can rekindle that leather working merit badge with this knife right here. Maybe it's just a leather clip. I don't know, but here's the leather goods. Don't know if you can buy these as a bundle, if it's just showcasing all the other pieces, because this is the wallet. You have a key to something. This is the money bag. You got the card holder, the knife, this right here. So I don't know if this is some kind of bundle, a grab bag, a BOGO situation, but you see all of them in one place and we love that. Also available in camo, also available in black. Now, holy crap, let's just finish the video off and look at the skateboards. Bear with me. Shark skateboard sold out very quickly on the website during the first drop. I don't know if Black Sheep is gone yet. We'll check after we see the other skateboard that released this week, because no spoilers. This one is the craziest thing releasing. Set of 5. It's the Ernie Barnes skateboard collection. Obviously, you gotta have a lot of wall space to put that up. You gotta have the skateboard hangers to hang it up, which I just got some new skateboard hangers. Looking forward to putting them in my wall. Only thing holding me up is the new drill I got did not come with a fucking drill bit keyless chuck. So I can't put in new drill bits into it and literally can't use it. So Craftsman, please send me a new chuck. Reverse skateboard is next, and this is the one that came out for week 1. Let's take a look at Supreme's website right now, one day after the drop, to see what's still in stock. So these are both sold out, the Damien Hirst things. The reverse ones are still in stock. Same with pancakes. Receiver is sold out and the accessories are all there. Here's the pancakes. Not a big fan. I think it's stupid. I wish it was one big pancake. Here's the Doom radio being played, which is kind of cool. Reminds me of an upgraded radio from a car. That's what it is. This is going to get me demonetized if I keep it on screen for too long, but very sexy skateboard. Kind of want to get it, but maybe not. Girlfriend would probably be pissed and wouldn't want me hanging that up, which fair enough. I do plan on learning to skate this year though, so maybe I could skate one of these boards. We'll have to just wait and see. Overall, I'm pretty pleasantly surprised with the skateboards, the bags, and the hats. If I had to rank all of these together in one list, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I mean, 7.5 for the hats. For the bags, while they didn't do what I wanted with the big logo, they went halfway with the utility bag. BB Simon, some really cool leather goods. I'm giving bags, guys, an 8 out of 10. And the reason I say that is it's been so down bad in the most recent years. The fact is we're getting some good colorways, some good materials. I mean, pink sold out of every single bag style. That doesn't happen usually, at least in recent years. And then skateboards, nothing special. The Shark is really cool. I like the girl skateboard, and that Ernie Barnes, while the art isn't really for me, man, a set of 5 is pretty cool. So I'll give the skateboards another 7.5 out of 10. I'll catch you guys in the next one. our final preview video will be the accessories from Supreme. Check it out. Like the video if you enjoyed, comment if you liked, disliked if you hated it, and harass me in the comments on what you think my takes are like. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Peace and buddies.